Track 1.
What connects the two of us, apart from each other's character and our appearance, of course, is primarily the same outlook on life. We like the same things and share the same interests, more or less, especially when it comes to free time. We both like to live our lives to the fullest, so we grab every opportunity to indulge in new activities. When we're not working, we're always on the move. As true adventurers, we like to travel around and visit new places. For example, this Friday, we're going to Jacksonville, Florida. We're both keen surfers, and Neptune Beach is a perfect spot for an exciting weekend. We both finish work by 1 on Friday, and since we usually travel light, our bags will already be packed for the airport.
We often travel by car, so we can explore the countryside as well. But this time, we're going by plane to save time and spend more of it enjoying the waves. Our plane leaves around 3 p.m. and arrives after 6 p.m. local time, but we actually fly 2 hours and 15 minutes since there's a 1-hour time difference between the two cities. As soon as we get off the plane, our adventure begins. We're going on a dancing spree. A friend of ours works as a DJ at one of the local clubs, and he's playing on Friday, so it's going to be a lively start of the weekend, 1 in a row. You see, we're getting married in September, and we want to make the most of our summer, which doesn't mean we'll stop having fun after that. No way. We'll keep enjoying ourselves as much and as long as we can, even when we're 3 or 4 or 5.
You know those crazy funny families from movies such as Home Alone who forget a kid at home when they're traveling or lose suitcases on the streets? Well, there are times when I think we're one of them. Maybe that's because I'm a single mom, so it's not always easy to deal with the pressures of life. Listen to what happened to us once, some years ago. My twin children and I are sitting in the kitchen and having breakfast at ease before leaving for school. We're chatting about their school trip the next day and all the things they should take with them, including my son's guitar, which their teacher considered a must for the long bus ride. Suddenly, my cell phone rings and I hear the teacher's irritated voice. "Mrs. Jenkins, where are you and your children? We're waiting only for you to leave." "Well, we're just having breakfast," I admit confusedly, feeling a huge lump forming in my throat. "Come again?" she exclaims. Silence. "Mrs. Jenkins," she says after regaining self-control, "I have 20 plus children here on the bus and twice as many parents who are already getting impatient. Are your children coming with us or not?" "Of course they are," I explain, and I apologize a million times for misunderstanding about the exact trip date. I promise her we'll be there soon. That moment, the chaos begins. I order my kids to pack all the things that we were just talking about and pack them at the speed of light. The kids are already dashing through the house, up and down the stairs, collecting all they need. Me? I'm moving frantically about the kitchen and thrusting ham and veggies into their sandwiches. Soon, they're back down and charge into the kitchen. I'm done with the food and charge out of the kitchen. We bang into each other and drop half the things. Somebody's shouting, somebody's whining, and somebody yells repeatedly, "Let's go, let's go." My daughter snatches the backpacks, my son grabs the guitar, and I seize the car keys. Luckily, just 15 minutes later, we arrive at the meeting point. The initial anger and embarrassment of the direct encounter with the others get replaced with laughter and cheerful hugs and wishes for the kids' safe journey. When I think of it now, no wonder my son and daughter are ever ready for instant action. As for me, yes, the life of a single parent can be really demanding at times, but you learn the lesson and move on.